If these people could put that much energy into something positive for society, the GB News, I think, you know what I think? Okay, this is my idea. What's up, YouTube? Hello, it's me. I'm back and I'm continuing to monetize. That's really pumping my nads, and I'm happy. Making money from talking what is many people would consider crap is a real privilege, and thank you if you subscribed. Do subscribe, hit the notifications button, like, comment, share, Sonny and share, all that stuff. I've been watching a lot of right-wing content. I had my first anxiety dream the other night. I had a dream that I was watching a TV advert for made by the Reform Party. It was advertising violence hubs. This voice was saying, "Come down to the high street and visit one of Reform UK's violence hubs. Come in, enjoy a cup of coffee with a fellow racist. Pick up a copy of Mein Kampf. Buy yourself a teddy bear in the shape of Adolf Hitler." I don't know. It just was weird. So obviously this stuff is seeping into my subconscious. I haven't yet become far right, which is good. I don't want that to happen. Anyway, I'm going to bang on with this wonderful GB News documentary. I have to say to the respected Lex that's what I think a lot about. I think he's getting a bit upset. That's what I think a lot about. It's made me think a bit, because the irony of being a lefty is that you're meant to love people and care for people. But of course I find myself laughing at people whose views are different to mine. And so then I start feeling a bit far right. Oh, I'm going a bit far right. It says a strange irony. This is the whole thing. It's a work in progress. What I'm trying to do is watch right wing, whatever that means, stuff, and criticize it and try and draw some sort of understanding from it. And I try really hard to understand what people on the right think and why they think it. I really try, honestly. I don't want to hate anybody for the sake of hating them, because that is racist.
And it's just another form of racism.
In a way, isn't it? It's race. It's definitely ist. I don't want to hate anyone for being different to me, because in a sense that is what racism is. But at the same time, I do want to push back a bit, because there's so much right-wing stuff out there, just in your face all the time. Just comes up like a broken sewer main. It's disturbing, and it's also annoying, because I just want there to be different voices out there. And I've definitely got a different voice. Did you like that joke? Did you? So I'm going to go through, try to get some comedy out of it or whatever, make a few good points, and then just get the crap out of here. Let's dive in to this.
What's it like to live in Leicester?
I love it. It's brilliant here. I've lived here my entire life. I've lived on Belgrave as well, the Golden Mile. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Pink hair. She's a lefty. I'm making a judgment about her. Let's see.
Gorgeous place, amazing culture, so much good food as well. I love the food.
It's a very diverse place.
It is, yeah. It's absolutely brilliant here. I love all the cultures, just all coming together. And there's barely any beef between any of them, if you get what I mean. It's just really such a nice place to live.
A couple of years ago, there was some riots between the Pakistani and Indian communities here over a cricket match.
You can't leave this cricket match alone. It's the only example they've got of a serious racial incident in Leicester. So they're going to flog that dead horse until it's just a bare pile of bones.
So I guess there is a little bit of beef, maybe.
I don't believe, personally, I don't believe it was from the cricket match at all. Like, I genuinely just do believe it was people coming from, like, outside of Leicester.
They didn't explore that, of course. Maybe it was people coming from outside of Leicester. I don't know. It's not like far-right activists to come to a place to protest, to whip up a frenzy, though, is it? So I don't think they would have. Don't think they would have done that. Let's see what this foreign man has to say.
I'm from Afghanistan. Before 2 years, I came in the UK
Why did you come here?
because I like UK.
Do you think that immigration has made Leicester a better place?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah,
Well, it's better for him, isn't it? Because he's there.
it's good. Not bad.
Wasn't very informative, was it?
What's it like to live in Leicester?
Well, to be honest, I just moved to Leicester about 4 months ago. And I love it. I think it's a town with a very lovely integration where people get on with each other so nicely. You see sort of like, all kinds of different cultures coming together and nobody
What about the cricket riot? What about the cricket riot?
objecting, nobody
Ready?
complaining.
He looks like he likes cricket. Look at him. He's got a funny, one of those funny hats on.
A couple of years ago, there was some riots here in Leicester. I don't know if you
But
remember.
that's, a lot of times these things are kind of provoked. It's an ethnic thing between a couple of people and this and that. You've got that between skinheads and mods. You've got between, so it's like...
What a good point. Because do you know what? If there were no ethnic minorities in Britain, there would still be fighting, wouldn't there? They'll find other reasons to fight each other. It might be a fight between stamp collectors and people who like archery, for instance. It could be groups of Scrabble players going up against groups of people who like Kerplunk. There's so many divisions people can find, and the problem is when you keep finding difference, it just tends to squeeze down and down and down. Like once you've got rid of all the Muslims, then you're going to start hating, there's too many Africans. So you get rid of all the Africans, and you're like, oh, the Indians are here as well, let's get rid of the Indians. And then once you've got rid of everyone brown, then you'll probably start picking on the Welsh or something, because that's how these things work. I worked at the British Museum on nights doing security with a load of people. Ironically, a lot of them lived in Epping. And came into London to work at the British Museum, and they were racist as fuck. And there was a Greek bloke, they used to laugh at him because he ate garlic. Just widen your view a bit, and maybe you won't be such a twat.
Well, I think Leicester is a great example to the UK. I think it's a really, really good example.
What's it like to live here in Leicester?
It's changed so much. It's not really a nice place anymore.
Why?
Why? Because it's full of drunks, druggies and down and outs are forever begging. You can't walk 10 steps without them.
So they're not really making their point here, are they, GB News documentary? At the beginning there was a lot of people, well, I say a lot, about 3, saying, well, immigration is terrible, get rid of all the people. Could they not find people who were saying the same thing? I mean, maybe they're trying to be balanced. Let's be fair. Maybe they're trying to be balanced. GB News is not known for being balanced. It's biased, and, everybody knows that. Everybody can see GB News. You've got a naughty little agenda going on behind the scenes, haven't you? You pretend to be a news channel, but really, look, black people. Oh, I've said black people. That's GB News. That's my impression of GB News.
And it smells, basically.
Drunks, druggies, down and outs, people begging, and it smells. And that's all because of immigration. That's when homelessness rises, It's I've been looking at some statistics on this. Apparently over 100% of people who are homeless don't have anywhere to live. And that's because there aren't enough housings. They need more housings build the housings, the cheap of affording housings, and if you build some cheap affording housings, then there won't be so many homeless people. But it's not about really the amount of people in the country, because we actually don't have enough people to do all the jobs. That's why we have massive shortages in the different sectors, you see, like lorry drivers and that.
Are you proud to be British?
Yeah. I just don't like the way it's been overcome by, I know it's nasty to say it, by immigrants.
Oh, why would you say it if it's nasty then?
But that's the way I feel. So
None of the things she was talking about were due to immigrants. It's not about the amount of stuff, the amount of people. So you get rid of 5% of the UK population in one fell swoop, things will not get better, because there's a deficit. We don't have enough money, and just getting rid of a load of people will not help. You'll lose growth. We haven't got enough people to do half the jobs. It's not going to make any difference. So that argument dies on its arse. Sorry.
but that's the way I feel. So
What is it like to live in Leicester?
Well, it's a multicultural place, so everybody from all over the world centered around Leicester. People go about their things.
And do you think immigration has been good for Leicester?
They do go around their things.
If you look at it, immigration, Leicester has helped lots of displaced people. Even from the time of Idi Amin, you find people moving to Leicester.
Ooh, this man might be Ugandan. My wife is Ugandan, just so you know.
And they changed Leicester to start with.
Migration has transformed Britain from an ethnically homogenous nation to a diverse one. To discuss what Britain was like before its migration experiment, I sat down with the historian David Starkey.
And here we have David Starkey, the most down-to-earth guy, frankly, I've ever met.
The Britain I grew up in was the most peaceful, the most gentle, homogenous society that has ever existed.
Look, this is my criticism of his views. I'm David Starkey. I'm David Starkey. I'm a big posh sod. Look at me. And if any of you say that that is punching down, it's not. It's punching up. Like that. At David Starkey's face. Where is it? There it is. Look. Oh, wrong way. David Starkey.
Why we did not need identity cards, low levels of crime, public trust, destroyed, deliberately destroyed by Tony Blair and New Labour with this absurd notion that they were going to force us to become multi-ethnic for our good.
They weren't trying to force you to be multi-ethnic for your good. The truth is probably closer to, they realised they could get lots of very poor people from overseas to work for much less money, and that would be good for business. And this is the whole conundrum, isn't it? Why did the Conservatives let 1 million people into the country in 1 year? Because they like to say they don't like immigration, but actually all the bosses and the CEOs of companies love the people coming in doing the shitty jobs for hardly any money.
To rub the noses of the whites in the dirt. And sorry, we've got to understand that.
Why did they want to rub the noses of the whites in the dirt? They are the whites. Sorry to make that face, but it's ridiculous.
It is an act of such inconceivable national self-harm. But what is going to happen? National self-harm.
I'm sorry to be so silly, but why would the government harm itself? I mean, I could believe they're trying to make money or keep the public on side so they remain in power. I could believe all sorts of different reasons like that about governments. But the idea that they've just got this mad ideology that it's nice to have lots of foreigners about because it's fun, and we're going to do that even though there's no reason for doing it, just to spite all the other white people. It's David Starkey, get a grip.
But what is going to happen is increasingly nasty, sporadic ethnic violence.
you're videoing me. I don't know what the fuck you are.
Why is he starting with the mask on?
You see, this is what I like to see. If you're some sort of expert and you know all about a topic, don't go on documentaries and explain what's going on. Just incite violence. Just encourage people to fight each other. And then when it happens, say, oh, it's disgusting. They shouldn't fight each other on the street like that. I'm an academic. Look at me. I've got lots of books on my bloody bookshelf. Yeah, just incite violence. Then when the violence starts, step back and go, oh, disgusting violence in the streets. It's Nigel Farage, isn't it? There's going to be violence in the street. Rivers of blood, rivers of blood. Let's have some rivers of blood.
Immigration has fundamentally transformed Britain, and with the numbers of immigrants entering the country each year growing rapidly, it will continue to do so. But what is the solution to Britain's migration problem?
Unless we hit pause, and I mean freeze, all non-essential migration, to hit pause, we need to completely overturn multiculturalism. We need a much more assimilationist model of integration, which essentially says we're not going to tolerate people who don't tolerate our way of life anymore.
Oh,
England,
look at
a
her.
nation with 1,000 years of history, is being fundamentally uprooted into a new multicultural society. The issue of migration will never go away,
That dramatic
despite what some
music.
politicians desire, and perhaps will forever cause tensions. It will continue to dominate politics, whether through Nigel Farage's Reform Party or through issues like Gaza. Once white British-dominated cities will increasingly become ethnically diverse, and those new communities will change what it means to be British.
It will never be the same again. Right, thank you. I've got through it. Very depressing. Very depressing. It's depressing in the sense that it's a waste of time. If these people could put that much energy into something positive for society, the GB News, I think, you know what I think? Okay, this is my idea. There's a documentary on Netflix. I just watched it last night. Storm Area 51. A guy put an invite out on Facebook, made it public, and within a few weeks, 2 million people had signed up to Storm Area 51 and find out about the aliens. Anyway, I won't tell you what happens. Obviously, it's already happened because it's a documentary. But do watch it. And my idea is storm Buckingham Palace and get all our tax money back. I think we can get 2 million people together, storm the palace, go say to King Charles in a very rational and friendly way, please, could we have all the tax money back that you and your posh knob friends have stolen from us normal people, because you and your like pay hardly any tax and you don't even work. We work really hard and yet we bear the burden of the entire tax take in Britain. That's not fair. Let's do it. Let's storm Buckingham Palace and get our tax back from King Charlie. Don't nobody go nowhere.
Issa is at a loss for words. Thankfully, she's got Apple Intelligence with Genmoji, so you can talk. Even when you're having a meltdown.